When it comes to politics, what type of headlines are you almost always guaranteed to see the day after, or even the day of a shooting? Not we give our deepest condolences to the victims and their families, not even how did this happen. Instead, you are guaranteed to see headlines like this. Dems renew push for gun control bills after Oxford shooting. When it's a rifle, we hear about we're not against all guns. We just don't like rifles and high capacity magazines and all that stuff. When it's a pistol, we don't like those either. We actually don't like those either. Why don't they ever ask? What were the warning signs? What were the signs leading up to this? Because there's almost always warning signs, and this was definitely no exception. Now, the kid's been identified, but I don't believe in glorifying these type of people, so I'm not going to say his name. But anyways, on November 30th, a 15-year-old opened fire on students and staff at Oxford High School. On November 12th, there was a newsletter issued to parents. OHS parents and guardians, we are aware of the numerous rumors that have been circulating throughout our building this week. We understand that has created some concern for students and parents. Please know that we have reviewed every concern shared with us and investigated all information provided. Now, this letter addressed a separate issue earlier that week that involved a severed deer head that was put in the school courtyard, as well as other rumors that were circulating the building that were concerning. As the letter goes on, basically to sum it up, the school states that they investigated everything and basically came to the conclusion that the students' interpretation of the rumors were basically just blown out of proportion. Now, here's a little quick clip of one of the students at Oxford High School saying that he's living up to his word while they're on lockdown during the shooting. This confirms there were known rumors going around the school that an event like this might happen.
Lockdown right now. We're in lockdown right now. Oh, windows are shut. He's living up to his word.
Now, here's also another alleged post made by the shooter that says "Return of the Devil" with a countdown at the bottom. This, in combination with an Instagram that displayed homemade Molotov cocktails, disturbing images, and a newly purchased gun, were cause for concern that should not have been taken lightly. On top of all that, Monday, the day before the shooting, he was called down to the principal's office to discuss his concerning behavior. Even crazier, the day of the shooting, him as well as his parents were called for a face-to-face with administration to discuss his concerning behavior. 3 hours after that meeting is when the shooting occurred. So there are a couple things that are concerning here. Obviously, the way the school handled the issues leading up to the shooting. Also, whenever there's speculation of an event of this magnitude, the school will most definitely notify the law enforcement, who will notify the FBI. By now, it is basically well known that the FBI is ran by the Democratic Party. This was proven when information came out about how they handled the investigation into the Russian interference in the 2016 presidential campaign. So maybe that's why they don't want to ask the tough questions, because the very government that is pointing the finger are also the ones to blame.